I was just coming by to do a video, do an update from the last time. Let's see, the last time I was here, I think it was right after the egg retrieval. I think, yeah. So, I've been doing local monitoring. I've had one monitoring on my cycle day 3. I had another monitoring on my cycle day 10, which was, today was cycle day 10. Today, either way, cycle day 3 monitoring went well. My eggs were actually already at 10 millimeters, so they looked pretty good. My blood work was fine. But then on cycle day 10, they were still at 10 millimeters. One was actually at 11, and there were 4 eggs in there, which they're not focusing on my eggs right now. They just want me to ovulate. So, but they're still watching the eggs, so to make sure that I do ovulate, I guess. But what was going on is my estrogen was a little low. So they started me on 2 milligrams of estradiol, and so I have to take that for 5 days. Um, let's see. I started yesterday, so my last pill will be on Sunday, and then I have another local monitoring on Monday. And let's see, that day, Monday, should be like very close to my cycle day 16, which is the day I usually ovulate. My RE said that she, based on her calculations and stuff, that I should ovulate on cycle day 16. She didn't seem worried that the eggs hadn't been growing. I think she called it something, but she wasn't concerned about it. She did ask if they had me on estrogen, so maybe eggs not growing the way they should, or grown period. Estrogen will help with that. So I am taking estrogen. It was kind of a big mix up a little bit at the pharmacy. I'm glad I kind of knew what I was talking about a little bit, because one of the research assistants called me and told me to go pick up 5 estrogen pills from the pharmacy. She would call it in for me. So I get there, they have these like suppositories that I'm supposed to take vaginally, and they're like literally $46 for like 5. So I'm like about to pay for them because whatever. But just I'm like, I know she said pills, and these aren't pills, and yeah. So then they actually showed me the script, and it was like estradiol was on there, 2 milligrams, and I guess they just decided that they were going to give me suppositories. So I asked some questions, and I'm just like, give me the estradiol pills that were $3.99 for 5, which is a way better deal. So I guess I wasn't too worried about it because I know she said pills, and if they want you to take something vaginally, they're pretty much going to tell you to take it vaginally because there's a big difference. So I was pretty comfortable with that, but I just emailed them just to make sure so I don't miss the cycle or anything crazy like that. And the pills were correct. So hopefully they do the trick. I'm planning on going to New York next Friday. I have my ticket, my hotel, and everything. I am super freaking excited. I was in the mirror today wrapping my hair, and I just like I had like my sports bra on, and I just like, I guess I don't know if you call it a vision, but I could just see myself with like a little baby first trimester hump, and it was just like, that's probably the first time I've ever like saw I don't know. Sometimes like your mind has to conceive something before you can actually do it, and I feel like mine has. But when I did my kinesthesiology appointment, he did say there was a disconnect, and so maybe there was a disconnect, and maybe it's finally connected, which that leads me into something else. Um, yeah. So I would say right after my New York trip, me and my partner actually broke up. We broke up, and I'm actually really, really good about it. I actually started this journey without a partner. I started. I guess I thought about it, marinated on it for probably like about 4 months after my previous breakup, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna do this by myself. I kind of lost faith in finding a good partner that I wanted to share this with, so I decided, hey, I'm gonna do it myself. And if I find a partner, that's great, but I just didn't necessarily have to have partner, baby, and so I felt like I'm getting older. I want to be a pretty young mom. I don't want to be like, one of those moms that can't play sports with their kids because she's too tired and old. Not saying necessarily when I get, older that I won't feel like playing sports, but I just want it to be a younger mom. Like, I didn't want to ever be mistaken as the grandmother. So, that's why. And I actually said that, if I'm not partnered, like seriously partnered by 30, then I'm going to do it. And I'll be 30 in like 10 months. So, here we are. And I'll be right in time for the baby. So, I mean, you got to put it out there. So we split up. It was a pretty tough breakup, or it's been pretty tough. Not really emotionally. I feel like I made the best decision, but she's taking it hard and just kind of being like nasty. But I won't get into all of that. So basically, I'm actually moving tomorrow into my own place. I just want to get it set up before I want to get it all set up before I go to New York. So when I come home pregnant, all I have to do is continue working and not have to worry about moving. I actually found this home. It was amazing, 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 amazing. But I feel like I wanted the home, um, but for one, the home wouldn't even be ready because the movers still, the people that own the home still live there. So it wouldn't even be ready till like early September, and so I would have to stay with my mom or like friends. And I'm just like, if I'm newly pregnant, I want those moments like by myself. I want to be in my own space. So if I'm sick, or hopefully not, but whatever is going on, I just want my own space to deal with it in. And I just feel like I would be really stressed. Really, either way, like if it doesn't take, and I'm living with my mom or staying with a friend, I'm gonna be like kind of sad. So I'm gonna need need some space. So I know to me this seems kind of well, when you think about your dream house and you think about just 2 to 3 weeks living with other people, it may not add up, but for me, just that peace of mind. And then not to mention the house is a lot. I mean, it's like a front yard. There's a lot of space. It would just be a lot of responsibility for me to take on as a new mom. And I'm just like, I'll get this apartment, spend like a year there, and then go ahead and just buy a home. And if I'm not partnered by then, which hopefully I am, at least in a relationship. Hopefully by the time the lease is up. If not, oh well. But so yeah, I'm actually moving. I find it interesting because a lot of the girls on the Trying to Conceive board are also moving. So it's just probably something that comes with the season in your life when you're finally about to become a mom and move into this great space and you just start your family there. So yeah, let's see. I go to New York on the 17th. I'm super excited. I'm super feeling like my time is here. It's ready to happen. And if it doesn't, I'm not going to be too devastated because I have two other healthy embryos. I was actually thinking about planning for storage and everything, like where I want to store it. I completely love New Hope, and I wouldn't mind going back to them for my second child. I know with my partner, I was thinking about 9 months after the baby's here, so literally doing this again in 18 to 19 months. I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know. Depending on where I am in my life, it may be a little longer, but definitely those three embryos will go to good use. They all take wonderful. If they don't, then hey, I might find myself doing like IUIs again because I really want 3 kids, and that's why I wasn't really devastated when I got 3 embryos. I was just like, this is the number that I want anyway. But let's say by chance, which I really, really, really hope, the embryo they put in split into 2. That would be freaking awesome. But I would be into having like 4 kids. That'd be cool with me. But either way, see if there's anything else. Work is going really, really good. I had a good day. I'm partnering with a nonprofit after school program. My agency is providing therapy for them, and a pastor gave them a bus. A pastor, he also has like 5,000 members in his congregation, and 200 of them are foster care kids, which that's who I service. So we have the possibility of getting some of those kids in after school program, which would be awesome. It's pretty close to where we're located. So I guess right now I'm trying to get on top of things. I'm trying to hire new staff to help and support me because I am not dealing with any stress while I'm pregnant. I won't say any, but I'm gonna deal with a very minimal amount of stress. I feel like I've been really stressed or really working hard this last like month, 2 months to prepare for being able to take some of the load off. So I'm looking forward to that. Really praying to God about it because I'm going to need his help to make sure that what I'm thinking is going on is actually going on. Where I have stressed out, up until this point, and then things are just going to go flow for me because I don't really need to be stressed while pregnant. So working on trying to implement some things to keep me de-stressed, like working out. I got to talk to my RE about that though. I'm not sure how much I can do. I mean, you literally can't even have like orgasms for this first 10 weeks, so I don't know if they would let you work out. But if not work out, at least like get massages or something like that. Something to just de-stress. Something to give me some time to myself and just something to look forward to. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing great. Congratulations to everybody on their BFPs. It seems like things are really picking up and everybody's getting some babies. So congratulations to everyone. All right, thanks.